Good. All right, hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, we're going to start out giving our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash.
It's a lot. Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai by Shem Kakadash.
All right, hey, we're going to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching the truth. All right, we're the GMS Memphis Camp. I'm Yakanan.
Hey, I'm the brother you're not Allah.
All right, and we got a lesson today going into racial tension, okay, and ultimately what uproars of the people, because the hot topic this week has been this guy Carmelo Anthony, all right, not the basketball player, but this young teen that ultimately, man, he stabbed a Edomite and killed him. And basically, man, they giving him 35 years of life, man. First offense, supposed to be self-defense, but you know, hey, it's Jake. When it comes down to Jake, man, hey, they gonna throw the book at him. All right, and a lot of people are upset and in an uproar, but this is prophecy, man. At the end of the day, this is just one more step closer to everything pretty much being chaotic. Everybody going into fearing for their self mode, which it is gonna be that, man. You're gonna have racial wars, you're gonna have poverty wars, you're gonna have class wars, all of that, man. This is this is that time that we're living in, man. Okay, so we got some precepts lined up. Matter of fact, let me read this little article real quick since I was speaking on that young Jake, because we understand, man. Hey, Esau is a devil, man, and if you Israelites believe that you're gonna get a fair shake here in America, you out of your goddamn mind, man. You crazy if you believe this devil is really gonna use his wicked and evil system that he's set up to somehow protect you. Okay, as long as I've been alive, I can remember maybe one Jake sliding through the cracks of Esau's system, and that was O.J. Simpson, man. You know what I mean? He was the only one that I can remember that that got away with some shit that most Jakes would. In the end, what happened? They end up coming back and basically double double jeopardy with him. Hitting him for some other shit. So he didn't get away. But yeah, this is something I saw on Facebook, and it says Carmelo Anthony was a straight A student, no criminal history, no arrests. By all accounts, he was a teenager with his whole future ahead of him. He was invited under a track tent by someone he considered a friend. A confrontation happened. Austin Metcalf ended up losing his life. Carmelo said he feared for his life and acted in self-defense. It says, since then, people have come forward claiming Austin had a reputation for being aggressive, intimidating, and bullying. Others strongly disagree. But here's the question nobody wants to answer. If Austin Metcalf was black and Carmelo Anthony was white, would this entire country be demanding justice for Austin Metcalf? Which we know, hell no, man. Yeah. This is the reason why the scriptures say in what is that in Micah 2:10, hey, this is not your rest. Because this is not our kingdom. So hell no. Hey, if it was the shoe was on the other foot, we got examples of that with damn, what's the kid, man? Zimmerman.
Yeah.
I can't think of the kid name that he killed. Trayvon Martin. All right, he ran the boy down and killed him. Yeah, it was that, and officers was telling him to stand down. So you already know it's no fair shake here in Babylon when it comes down to this justice system. But it says, but here's the question nobody wants to answer. If Austin Metcalf was black and Camilla Anthony was white, would the entire country still be demanding justice for Austin Metcalf? Or millions be calling Camilla Anthony a scared kid who made a split-second decision during a fight? Would the headlines be different? Right, most definitely it would be different, man. Because hey, this for one thing, this is not this system is not set up for Jake to win, man. Okay, so there's no way in hell it's gonna be a balance of justice, and inside there is no justice. Oh man, let's grab that first, bro. Let's get Habakkuk. Let me see, brother. Put a precept up.
This the book of Habakkuk,
Come on, man.
chapter 1.
Yep. Good one, brother. The water. Shalom, bro. Brother Tazarite. Put I get it. You get what you got.
This the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, therefore, the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth.
Yep.
For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous. Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded.
See, wrong judgment proceeded because the wicked is compassed about the righteous. Now, hey, this whole kingdom is off balance, man. That's why it says matter of fact, that's in Second Ezra 15 too. We can get that before we 15 and 6, and then we can jump down. Well, let me grab this first. It's from the brother Tazariah. This is Psalm 73 and 5. It says, they are not in trouble as other men. It says, neither are they plagued like other men. Going into what? Esau Edom. He can do something and he'll get a slap on the wrist. But hey, you got Jake do the same thing, the exact same crime, and it's here it is, nigga life is over with, man. 35 years of life, a kid. Now who knows the whole situation on how it played out? I don't know. And what we were speaking on too earlier, if he was, let's say, it's a black on black type thing. It didn't even have anything to do with an Edomite. All right, it's two Jakes. We wouldn't even be talking about this, man. Okay, the only reason this is making news is because it was a Jake that killed an Edomite, man. All right, that's the reason this is being pushed the way it is, and that's showing you that racial divide, man. Those racial tensions, And Esau, man, he's ready to just say fuck it, man, and show his true colors. Yeah. These Edomites, they're at the point, man. They don't give a damn about Jake, calling them racist and this and that. That like that nigga that was in Nashville. I think they ended up locking him up, man. He was provoking Jake to, hey, you chimping out, provoking Jake to do something. Then he'll pull his pistol out and try to, be justified in killing you, or macing you or something. That's the spirit that's back out here with DJ Trump. The spirit is out here to for everyone to advocate for their own race, man. To push for Edomite supremacy. Jake is pushing for hey, I'm black and I'm proud. Black Lives Matter. All this bullshit. But that's the Lord ultimately putting that spirit out here in the earth, man. You got it, bro.
Next, Proverbs 12-26. It says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them.
Yeah.
And that's what Esau Edom ways has did, especially here in the shores of America, through his education system, through the lies and deceits that he teach that we are equal, that we are one, but no, man. You see, he has unrighteous laws and decrees that he has prescribed. So just like the elder was saying, when Jake ultimately do the same thing and try to expect the same consequence and freedom and liberty,
Yeah.
liberty, well, you're not gonna receive it. Like the nigga finesse 2 times. Hey, it's cool when they do it.
Well, yeah,
It's the problem
we
we
do.
do.
Fuck.
You
Yeah.
know? But yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful point, man, because hey, Esau can do things that Jake you can't do, man.
Mm.
That stand your ground law, the even with the self defense, you see how this shit play out, man.
Mm.
If it's an Edomite, here it is, Jake, man. You can be in the right all day long, but if it's an Edomite, they don't want to hear that shit, man.
Mm.
You know, they don't want to hear that, man. They gonna put your ass under the jail, man. You know. Now, if you kill another nigga, it's fine.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, it's a nigga? Oh, okay. You all right. You all right.
Yeah, it was gang related.
Yeah, gang related. Don't brush them off, man. You know, they'll make it go away.
Yeah.
That's why we were saying, hey, if this was Camilla Anthony had did this to a young black man, we wouldn't fucking hear about it, bro.
Mm.
This shit wouldn't even be news. This would be dealt with in Texas.
Yep.
We wouldn't even know about it.
Okay.
But since it was an Edomite, that's what there's the controversy. There it goes. It's like, nah, we can't have this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But let's get that second Ezra, bro.
Okay.
And then you can start at 6 and read that, and then we'll jump down to 14.
This second Ezra chapter 15, reading verse 6, it says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth,
Yep.
and their hurtful works are fulfilled."
See, wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. The whole earth is off course with nothing but wickedness, man. Yeah. It's exceedingly polluted the whole earth. So this is why you have Esau Edom able to, get away with this type of shit and make these unjust laws and do these things and get away with it. Because wickedness is fully compares, going back to that Habakkuk, it's surrounded righteousness, man. So what? Wrong judgment proceeds. Now the wicked is in rulership. That's why we need Yahweh Shah to return, man, to balance this thing back out. Okay, and to take the wicked out of rulership. You know? You got it.
Jumping down.
Yep.
Jumping down to verse 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands."
Right, then swords are meaning what? Weapons, guns. One people are gonna stand up to fight against another. And it's gonna be all type of wars, man. Like I was speaking on class wars. You got the rich and the poor, black and white. Oh, we not even speaking on the other nations that's gonna get involved. This is gonna be a free for all, man. There are a lot of you go to the elder not the elder Malcolm, the elder in South Carolina. Manata Zakba.
Yeah, Manata Zakba.
The elder Manata Zakba just did a lesson on that, man. Basically how Jake, like they trying to prepare, Jake and Esau trying to prepare for a race war. Hey, it's not just gonna be black against white, man. That ain't how this shit gonna go. It's gonna be Edomite on Edomite. Of course, Jake on Jake, but hey, everybody gonna flock to their own, man. This is gonna be just something we never seen before. Like it says in Daniel, the 12th chapter, which is why you gotta know through the spirit, man, how to move in that day. Okay? You ultimately gotta have that hedge of protection around you from Yahweh Shema Shai. That's the only way you're gonna get through this, man. You're not gonna shoot your way out of this. You're not gonna fight your way through. Money is not gonna buy your way out of none of that shit, man. It's gonna be mercy, man. The mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai to get us through what's coming. You got it, brother.
Verse 16, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Right.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Right. So what they feel, that's what they're going to do. They're not going to regard anything, anybody speaking on, the elected officials, the police. None of them are going to be able to stop Jake and Esau, when they had that power, it's gonna be like the Purge, man. Like we see those Purge movies. That's what's coming. Times 10. Okay, you got it.
It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Verse 18.
Right. Hey, they might just cut you off just because you black.
Right.
Hey, no niggas allowed, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in certain neighborhoods,
yeah.
You trying to go in there, man. Yeah, man. I got my girlfriend here. You Jakes that love to deal with the snow bunnies, man. That might be your, and we may think that's your way out, man. That day, man. Hey, no, sir. That's gonna be to your destruction. You go over there and try to see sweet little Amy Lynn niggas, they gonna have something for you. Rifles. It's gonna be waiting on your ass. Yeah. You gonna be out of there. They gonna, hey, man, read, brother.
It says verse 18. It says you good. It says, for because of their pride,
yep.
the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, if men shall be afraid.
Yeah, houses shall be destroyed, men shall be afraid, man. You're gonna rampage your house. Hey, think about this, man. Think about the type of mindset Esau Edom was in when Black Wall Street was going on. Man. Think of that. All the way they did Jake, man. That same hatred and vitriol is it's still in these Edomites, man. They never change. And the Lord gonna even turn it up even more. Yeah. So how are you gonna make it through these times, man? Going back to Ezra's what it said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. Yep. Come on, man. This is a man of the Lord that's crying out like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get through this? All this hell breaking out upon the earth. This is just the beginning. What the scriptures say, the beginning of sorrows, man. But you got it, bro.
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
For great tribulation, man. No food, Hey, it's not only gonna be just a hatred because you're a nigga, so to speak. Oh man, that's a nigga. I hate that nigga. They're gonna want to kill you for that. But shit, if you got food, he's fucking nigga over here, man. He barbecuing.
Yeah.
I smell something. Oh man, they coming to get it. Yeah. Man. Hey, this is terrible times we're coming into. Evil and wicked times we're coming into. All right, where the racial tensions are already heightening. It's already going up. Man, how much more in that day when there's no bread, no water, no food? Come on, man. These people gonna fucking lose it. Esau is this close, man. He a pecan shell away from snapping, from just going berserk. And they ready. Don't think these Edomites not ready. They got blessed with that sword for a reason, man. They are fucking ready to execute the Lord's vengeance upon you wicked, evil Israelites, man. Oh, that's Psalms, what is that, 17:13? The whipping stick of the Lord, what does it say? The wicked which is thy sword.
Yeah.
Is that 13 and 17? Let
me see. 13.
But that's basically what the Lord is gonna do. He gonna whoop you Jake's ass with Esau, man. He gonna use the Edomites, man, and tear you niggas to pieces. And then we can get
17, 13.
Con.
It says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Which is thy sword. Yep. The wicked, Esau Edom. That's the sword of the Heavenly Father. And he's gonna use that sword on Jake, man. This is this man's blessing. All right, you're not gonna overtake him with his blessing, man. No, we have to be spiritual. That's how we're gonna win this. This so-called racial war, man. Jake you're not gonna outgun this man. All right, Jake can talk all the shit you want to talk, niggas don't stick together when it come down to you know, actually protecting each other, man. A nigga will sell out, you know, in a heartbeat. But you got it, brother.
This second Ezra chapter 6, I'm starting at verse 23 because it says, and the trump shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid.
Yeah. You want to speak on it?
Yeah, cause the scripture say in the Old Testament, if there shall Salakia, if there be an evil in the city, the Lord have done it, roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So what the Lord is letting you know that what trouble is coming, man. And we letting you know that these things right here are small eagles still showing that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, what still has that hatred towards Jake. And guess what, Jake, man, we're still up under the curses, man. We have to move with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay? And it says this in Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 24. Now it says, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies.
See? Mm-hmm. Friends gonna fight like enemies, man. For what? That lack of bread, water, you know? Hey, you might have like even with that Camilla Anthony, he had a so-called friend who turned his back on him, man. Mm-hmm. When the trial came, he said, "Oh, well, we was cool. We was just he got all type of pictures with him, you know. But now that's not your guy. That ain't your friend. You just know him. Yeah, that's exactly how in that day Jake is gonna do, man. People are gonna, oh man, I fuck with him, but I don't know him like that. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be ready to off you, man.
Hey, it made me just think that the analogy you just gave,
right,
that you just given, made me think about also what you know, brothers and sisters that's in this Israelite, you know what I'm saying, thing too, man. When Esau Edom rolled down on you, asking you, you know what I'm saying, was you out there preaching and teaching,
prophesying,
and prophesying? Yeah. Do you denounce, you know what I'm saying, the Lord right here in front of us in the world? And you willing to take that RFIDCHIP, you're gonna have to deny all of that, man, and be willing to to die.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Fight for the truth until death.
What?
I mean, what? The Lord shall fight for thee, man. Mm. So, man, we coming into that time, man, where this thing is getting real, man.
Yes.
It's getting closer. And the Lord is bringing forth all this controversy for his return, man.
And it says, and at that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Oh. So also going into that prophetic just time period, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately what it says, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Just ultimately going into, you know, the prophecies, you know what I'm saying? But they're just a short time period, just 3 hours. Yep. But
I got it that Isaiah 13, and we'll get Matthew and Sirach, wrap it up.
All right. This is Isaiah 13 in verse 14. And it reads, and it shall be, hold on, 13
and
14, 15.
14 and 15. Yeah.
It says, this is Isaiah 13, starting at verse 14, and it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land.
See? Yep. Hey, when that time comes, Jay gonna turn to their own people, meaning your own nation. You're gonna flock back to, you know, what you know. And scripture also speak of nations basically fleeing, you know, to go back into their own countries, man. Like these what we call sand niggas. They gonna be shooting back to Pakistan and over, over there in the Middle East, man. Getting the hell out of here when all hell started to break loose, man. They're gonna go back to their own kind. Everybody's gonna go where they feel like they're safe and protected, And if anybody's outside of that element, hey man, you're in trouble. Yeah. Yeah, keep going.
Verse 15, it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through,
Yeah.
and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
See, everyone is joined unto them. So here it is, man. You might be with you might got a lot of Edomite friends and think they your friends, man, and you join into them. They're gonna take you. You're gonna be one of the first ones, man, to be made an example of. You know, trust. Hey, that's why the scriptures say never trust our enemy, man. Trusting in your enemy, man, is gonna lead to your death. That's why you have to know through the spirit how to move, man. All right, the spirit of Yahweh Shai has to be with you. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it, man. Okay, but like the lesson is going into the racial tensions, the racial uproars that's out here now, man. Okay, and this is only further in prophecy. Okay, so you got it, bro.
It's Matthew.
Yeah, and then we'll wrap it up with the Sirach.
This is Matthew chapter 10, starting at verse 34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Yep.
I am not, I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah, the Lord is coming with a sword, man. He's coming to bring forth division, man. Okay? He ain't coming to bring no peace. This is the times that we're in. So you gotta, like it tells you in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, knowing that time, the time of war and the time of peace. This ain't no time of peace, man. Okay, this is wars and rumors of wars. We're in that time, man. Okay.
It says, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
See, if they of his own house. So if your own household is a foe, how much more outside of your home, outside of your household? How much more these other nations? How much more a nigga who don't even know you, don't care nothing about you, already dislike you because of the car you drive or the woman that you got, or your haircut or whatever. I don't fucking like this nigga, man. How much more in that day he gonna be ready to kill you? Like, you remember the movie Jake was eating that banana?
Oh yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like this shit. I
That's,
don't like that. Hey, man, Jake, these niggas got that mindset right now on Jake, man. Belly. Belly. Jake had them big ass Coke block glasses eating that banana. Yeah, man. Like, hey, how much more is the hatred gonna be at a all-time high, man? Jake just gonna hate for no reason. We're not even talking about the other nations or the hatred that's in them. Okay, we speaking just, upon your neighbors of your own family. They gonna be against you. I knew you was about part of the Israelite stuff. You blah, 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 blah. You get out my house. They're gonna throw you out there to the wolves, man. They're gonna call law enforcement on you, ICE or whatever, whoever. I got one of them Israelites over here. He's low down, dirty. Y'all come get him. What you gonna give me? Will you give me a burger? I'm starving over here. Your own mama. You're like, damn, mom. So how much more, man, these other nations, how much more these Edomites, how much more these nations that already have a hatred towards you, man. Okay? We all we can do is trust in Yahweh Shema Shai and pray in that day. Pray that the Lord keeps their heads around us, man. That's the time that we're in. So we're gonna get ready to wrap it up, man. Let's go to that Sirach 13, and let's read in the NLT.
GNT.
Yeah.
Good news.
Matter of fact, let's get it in it. Let's get it in the regular version first, and then we'll close it with the
good news.
Yeah.
All right. This Sirach 13 and starting at verse 15, and it reads. This Sirach 13, starting at verse 15.
Because hey, the times that we're coming into, everybody's gonna flock to their own, man. That you know, you're gonna have people that are gonna, you know, be like packs, man. It's gonna be like packs and groups. You know, that like I said, I'm referring back to that movie The Purge because that's kind of how it was in that movie. You know, I remember I believe that was the first Purge, man. You had all the niggas from the projects, the Jakes, they were all together. You had the militia troops, they were all together. You had the soldiers, they were all together. You know, it was sections, it was packs. Everybody was with who they, you know, trusted and had uh who their kind was, like the scripture about to say. But you got it, bro.
This Sirach 13 and 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor.
Right. And your neighbor is what your fellow Israelite, man. You know, that's your neighbor. You know, that's why we always speak on that on, like, you know, you loving your neighbor. Well, that's not just the nigga that's next door that's across the street from you. No, that's your Israelite brother. You know? So read that again.
It says, every beast loveth his, this is Sirach 13 and 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor.
Right.
Verse 16, all flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his life.
See, a man will cleave to his life. That's natural. You see somebody, oh man, I'm gonna fuck with the light skinned Jake. You know, I used to find myself doing that back in the world, man. And, you know, it might be a boxing match or something. Light skinned Jake versus dark skinned Jake. Oh man, I'm fuck with the light skinned nigga, man. Yeah. Give me Al B. Sure Jr., you know, to pull it off. Give me Tank Davis, you know. You fucking with your light, man, you know, or with your kind, so to speak. Yeah. You want them, then that's what you're gonna fly to. Yeah. How much more when all hell breaking loose? They're gonna revert back right to what they know, man. Oh shit, I gotta get over here. I gotta get away from these, you know. I gotta go where I'm safe. You got it.
It says, verse 17, what fellowship hath the whole Salaki, hath the wolf with the lamb?
Yep.
So the sinner with the godly.
Right, with the wolf with the lamb. What fellowship is Jake gonna have with Esau in that day, man? With him being a wolf and you a lamb, you gonna be slaughtered. Okay, you trust in your enemy in that day, it's gonna be to your demise, man, to your detriment. Yep, you got it.
It says, what agreement is there between the hyena and a dog?
Yep.
And what peace between the rich and the poor?
Verse 19.
Verse 19, as the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor.
Ooh, so hey, the rich man, rich and the poor, that's a complete adverse. You know, that's completely opposite of each other, man. I like a rich man, you don't want a poor man even around them. They don't even want to smell the stench of the poor. It just motherfucker away from you, man. Well, so ain't no compare as you know, black and white in that day, man. But you got to read in the GNT and we'll we can end it.
This is in the GNT. It says Sirach 13 and 15. Every creature prefers its own kind, and people are no different.
See, people are no different, man. Every creature prefers his own kind, and people are no different. You got it.
Just as animals of the same species flock together, so people keep company with people like themselves.
See?
A sinner has no more in common with a devout person than a wolf has with a lamb. Rich people have no more in common with poor people than hyenas have with dogs.
Right. They don't have nothing in common. So they're not gonna be around each other, man. You know, in the days and times we're coming into, you're gonna flock to your own kind, man. That's all you're gonna have. You got it.
Verse 19. The rich hunt down the poor,
Oh,
just as lions hunt down wild donkeys
oh,
in the open country.
man, and you see movies and shit like that, like hunting games and shit like that, where they'll take homeless people and take them out in the woods and hunt them down like fucking animals, man. You know, this is the things that Esau does. You know, so in the days and times we're coming into, this is gonna be levels to this, man. It's bigger than black and white, man. You know, I could have named it less than that, but ultimately, man, racial tensions, racial uproars, all of this is all prophecy, man, and we're in that time, man. So, hey, gird up your loins, get prepared, continue to pray, through the spirit and power. How about Shema Shai that you have a hedge of protection around you when these things start to take place, man. All right. So, hey, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson for the elect. Once again, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakodash.
All right, we're going to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
And the water, brother. The water for the precept, brother.
Come.
Shalom.